So you learned a lot about Google. Now I want to teach you how to Google like a boss with an advanced search. So what you're going to do, normally you go on Google and you just type in what you want right here. So let's say we're looking for explorers. Now Googling is all about keywords. So do I want Explorers Club? No. Explorers Movie, Explorers of Sky? No, I just want Explorers, but let's see what comes up when I search. So we have Enchanted Learning, which is a teacher site about explorers. We have All About Explorers, which looks like a good one. Then we have Wikipedia, which is a great place to start, but not a great place to finish, and I'll show you why. Then we have some movie called Explorers, and then it goes on to some kind of land, sea, science thing. And we get all kinds of different hits. So here's another option. First thing, to Google like a boss, use quotes. And we want to use keywords. So let's say we're going to look for American explorers. Now putting quotes around it glues those two words together so that it's not explorers in one place and American in another, but American explorers together. Let's see what happens if we do it without the quotes, just American explorers. We get different explorers of North America, famous American explorers, North America's explorers, some pictures, European, and an interactive map of exploration in North America. Now Google's pretty good about gluing their words together, so the quotes won't make that big of a difference per se, but it does change a little bit. So you can see now everything is American then explorers because we glued the two words together using quotes. Next thing you can do if you want to get a little bit more specific is you can subtract words. So you want American explorers, but you don't want South America. So let's say you minus South. So now we only have North American explorers because any site that has South in it is now taken off the list. So you see now we have North American explorers here. But I don't want just the word explorers. I want maybe explore. So not just explore, explorers, but explore, exploring, anything that is like that. And so the squiggly line here means any words that are similar to that, similar to explore. We're going to add that on. So let's see what happens. You can see on our list now we have exploration, explored. It'll add more things on depending on what we're looking at. Now let's say you only want sites that were, you want maybe older sites. So we can go maybe sites that were only written in 1990, between 1990, ... that means between, that's called an ellipsis, to maybe 2000. We're going to look for older sites. You can see this one was written in 1993. This site was published, so this is older. You can see the different times things were written. So you get older sites. Then let's say you only want this file type. You only want maybe a PowerPoint presentation. So if you want a file type and you only want PowerPoint presentation, the file type for PowerPoint presentations is PPT. So we're going to search that and see if we can find any. Ooh, here we have a PowerPoint. You can see it's a PowerPoint from right here. And then we can go and see what we're looking at here. All right, let's see this PowerPoint we have here. Okay, so this was written by a professor. Space and Place is the title. So if you needed a presentation, you can sometimes get information like this, and it's in a PowerPoint presentation format. Now this isn't exactly what we want, but it works. It's great to take a look and see what there is there. So we're going to take off file type because that didn't seem to help us, and go back. Here's a PowerPoint, Exploring the Explorers, Great Plains Peoples. Let's see what we have here. This one's opening a lot quicker. Still loading. So this is about Lewis and Clark. So you're able to get information from here. That's a lot to read. But it is a digital commons. See right here it says commons. That means it's published and you can reuse it. Anything that has commons in it, digital commons. Okay, so that's how to Google there. Now I want to show you a few cool things that you might be able to use. Now I know you all do definitions. So let's say you want to define something. Any word you want to define. Let's define exploration. So all I have to do is type in define, colon, and exploration. And it's right here. We don't need to go to Webster's or dictionary.com anymore. You just type it straight into the Google search bar after you type define and colon. You can tap on more here and it'll give you more information. So you can see there's the part of speech, definition, synonyms. Doing good. Another way you can use this is using it as a calculator. So I have up there this problem here. So I typed it in. And you can see already, I typed 2 times 3 over 5 plus 44 minus 1. And the answer here is 44.2. It's a lot like Wolfram Alpha, but instead of going there, you can just type it straight into Google. Another thing you can do is anytime you need a conversion. So like, let's say you want 54 pounds, but I want it in kilograms. You can see I didn't even type it yet. I didn't even press enter yet, and it's already given me the answer. Now you can change this, like let's say you want 54 grams into tons. Ooh, that's pretty cool. You can convert anything, even money. So if you want $100 in yen, you can see $100 in yen is 10,000. I mean, $100 American dollars is 10,000 Japanese yen. So you can convert any money. There's also a bunch of other things you can do here, but let's just start with those. What I want you to do now is take your iPad and do some research on whoever your either explorer or biography person is. Have fun.